σε μια προσπάθεια να διασκεδάσει τις εντυπώσεις και να αποκρούσει τις επικρίσεις για αδιαφάνεια και συγκάλυψη γύρω από τις συμφωνίες εμβολίων κατά την περίοδο του κορονοϊού, η Ούρσουλα Λάιεν εμφανίστηκε στη Σύνοδο του Ευρωπαϊκού Κοινοβουλίου με έντονο αμυντικό τόνο. Αντί να απαντήσει με σαφήνεια στις κατηγορίες, η πρόεδρος της Κομισιόν επέλεξε να μεταθέσει τη συζήτηση στο παρελθόν, κάνοντας λόγο για συνωμοσιολογικές επιθέσεις και απόπειρες παραχάραξης της ιστορίας, με εμφανή στόχο να συσπυρώσει τις φιλοευρωπαϊκές δυνάμεις. Δεν δίστασε να χαρακτηρίσει τους επικριτές της ως εξτρεμιστές που προσπαθούν να βάλουν σφήνες στη δημοκρατία και στους θεσμούς.
Every month we meet here in this plenary to debate the issues that matter the most to Europeans. The daily struggles of workers and families, worried about the cost of living, the support we can give to small business owners, trying to take their company to the next level, or the need to provide real security as conflict and war rages across the world. And we will do so again in this plenary session. So, today, we can all make our own judgments about the merits of the motion in front of us, and each of us can come to our own conclusions about its real intentions. But what we have just heard from Mr. Piperia was clear for all to see. It is taken right from the oldest playbook of extremists. Polarizing society, eroding trust in democracy, with false claims about election meddling, attempting to rewrite the history, how successful Europe overcame the global pandemic together, from vaccines to next generation EU, spinning debunked conspiracies about text message. And there's a choice here. We can follow Mr. Piperia down his world of conspiracies and alleged sinister plots by what he calls Brussels, or we can clearly call this out for what it is. Another crude attempt to drive a wedge between our institutions, between the pro-Europeans, pro-democratic forces of this House, and we can never let this happen. We will never let this happen. But I also want to thank Mr. Piperia, because I believe it is vital that we have this debate here this evening, because facts matter, truth matters. But also because I recognize that there are members who may not have signed this motion, but who do have legitimate concerns about some of the issues it raises. That is fair enough. It is part of our democracy. And I will always be ready to debate any issue that this House wants, with facts and with arguments. This is also why I'm here today with my entire college to front up to these questions. So, honourable members, let me go straight into it. As a lot of this seems to go back to the pandemic, so allow me to start by taking you back to the very beginning. None of us will ever forget the tragic images of military trucks rolling through Bergamo at night, piled up with dead bodies, or when lockdowns were imposed, borders were closed, and crucial health and protective equipment was fought over. I remember all of those times when it could feel that there was no light at the end of the tunnel. But I've also not forgotten what we have achieved together, how a vaccine was developed in record time thanks to European science, how we ramped up industrial production after a slow start, how every member state was given the same access to life-saving vaccines, how every citizen, whether from a country big or small, east or west, north or south, was given the same chance. And this is the Europe of solidarity that I love. And this is the Europe that the extremists hate. We all remember how we protected workers through SURE, or got our economies moving again thanks to the green lanes and the digital certificate. And of course we all remember the historic day we launched Next Generation EU to inject 800 billion euros in our economies, to invest in everything from health and education, clean tech to digital tech, SMEs to established industries. No one thought we could ever pull it off or that it would ever be agreed, but we did it together. And this, honourable members, this is the true story of the pandemic, not what the authors of this motion are trying to make of it. We should all be proud of it, and we can never let extremists rewrite history. And honourable members, I bring you back to these moments because you cannot find them anywhere in the motion in front of you.